Ministry in a Minute is a devotional presentation of the Crossroads School of Ministry. Whatever platform you're on, like, share, subscribe, help us get the word out about the Crossroads School of Ministry. And if you are a ministry leader or church leader or someone called to vocational ministry and you need training, Crossroads School of Ministry can help. Check us out online at crossroadsom.org, the Crossroads School of Ministry. Hey everybody, welcome to Ministry in a Minute, Crossroads School of Ministry. We've been working through Acts chapter 12, the first 17 or 19 verses. I think Wednesday night, a couple days ago, we covered verses 1 through 17. And the end of this is so beautiful. In the end of it, Peter goes to prison. He's miraculously released from prison by God, by the angel. And we said there was a few things. A spiritual focus. What's God's plan? Not that God can do great miracles, which he can, but what's God's plan is even more of a spiritual focus. Prayer. The church was praying. Action. Peter did something. Okay? And then the way the way that the angel did it was not so extraordinary. Hey, get your clothes on. It was the ordinary things that God was using. Peter, you gotta walk to your friend's house. You better put your shoes on. Okay, so sometimes we overlook the simple and the ordinary things that God will still use them. Okay, and then the beginning of the end here. I want to mention just briefly today, chapter 11 or verse 11. It says, "Then Peter came to himself and said, 'Now I know without a doubt.'" Now, this is a man who in chapter 3 and 4 is healing people. This is a man who raised Tabitha from the dead. Peter. Okay. Acts, I think it's in chapter 9 where Dorcas, Tabitha, whose name in Greek means Dorcas, raises her from the dead. Okay, so this is a man who's obviously seen and done some amazing things for God. He walked with Jesus. And after he gets out of prison, he says, "Now I know without a doubt the Lord has sent his angel and rescued us from Herod's clutches." Okay? Here's what I want you to see in that. It says in Ephesians 6, we're in a spiritual battle. God knows that. And I think sometimes we feel like God has left us alone. Sometimes, I look at Elijah right after the thing on Mount Carmel in 1 Kings 18 where he fights 450 prophets of Baal and God rains down fire. Right after that, Elijah says, "Oh my gosh, I'm so scared of Jezebel," and then he runs. Wait a minute, you just called down fire from heaven, man. Okay? In the middle of our spiritual battles, in the middle of our struggles, even people who know the Lord, even people who worship, even people who give, even people who we might think are spiritual superheroes, those people get tired. And God will encourage you. Okay? If you keep your eyes open, if you keep your ears open, if you keep your focus back to the beginning of this, on spiritual things, not on natural things, not on worldly things, God will continue to encourage you. He'll show up day by day, week by week, moment by moment, and tell you, "I love you." Tell you, "Well done, good and faithful servant." Tell you, "Get some rest. We got a big day tomorrow." God will continue to show up and encourage you. Look for that confirmation. Look for that encouragement. And be that confirmation and encouragement in the lives of others. And watch what God does in your life. Okay? It's been a great study this week. We will see you Monday with another Ministry in a Minute.